Okay, we're going to do a quick review of these two air sanders, we'll call them. It's for the Goldblatt and the Hyde. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I just bought both to try them both out. So you got your Goldblatt sander for drywall, and you got your Hyde one. Now, what I did was hooked up this sanders, and I gave it a quick run just so I'd be ready. And I hooked the hoses up, and I hooked both of them together so I get really long hose, and then I ran it outside to my shop vac. That way any extra dust just goes outside. I don't have to worry about it going in the house. So what I found was that the Goldblatt is a nicer model. It's a little more heavy duty, holds your sandpaper on better, you can sand with it better, but the hose isn't as good. It's a little harder to work with, harder to connect up. The other one, the Hyde, it works great, but it's a little cheaper, and the paper doesn't seem to stay on as well. I haven't had any trouble with it coming off, but I can tell that it's not quite as tight as the other one can be. Also, this Hyde gets up into corners a little easier because of the way it's made. But it doesn't quite pull as much dust into the shop vac as this Goldblatt does. So I'll show you how it works. You turn on the electricity. All I got to do is turn the switch on. It'll turn on the shop vac itself. So, pretty easy to use, minimal dust. However, I notice if you really go at it, it does leave dust accumulated a little bit below it. It doesn't take all of it. So you can see a few places where the dust came out, but not near as much dust as if you didn't use this thing. Now I'll hook up the other one. Let's see if we can hook it up on here. Pretty quick change out there. Alright, let me go turn this one on. Now, this one doesn't stay very good. See? Kind of got to hold it on there. So this one works just as well, pretty good. It does allow a little more dust to get by. Now this hose actually came with the Goldblatt one. So really probably what you should do is flip it around, use the hose that came with it, and if I do that, then the hose will stay on better and work better with the one it's made for. Overall, my pick is this Goldblatt because it's easier to, when you're using it, it's a lot stronger feel, holds your sandpaper on better, and it seems to suck more of the dust into your vacuum than this one does. This one works though, but it gets up in the corners a little easier, but it's just not quite as good. There you have it. That's the two, the Goldblatt versus the Hyde. Got them both off of Amazon. Either one you pick, it's going to be better than one that doesn't have the vacuum cleaner hooked up to it, that's for sure. So for a small job, this is what I'd suggest you do.